I'd like to welcome everyone to the first ever episode of The Bird's Nest, hopefully a weekly in-season chat to keep everybody updated on everything Birdland Fantasy Baseball. Now the college football season's over and fantasy playoffs are over as well. Let's get it started, 2013 year for fantasy baseball. We got a few things on the agenda today. First one, the draft for this season, 2013. Throwing out a couple dates, either March 23rd or March 30th. So let me know which one works for either of you. Hopefully we can get everybody at the draft this year. If not, do it online like we've done before. Find somebody that will draft for you. All right, second thing on the agenda, any rule changes. I'll be sending out an email shortly with a ballot on it for any rule changes that people might want for this upcoming season. If you have any changes that you'd like to make, please let me know and I'll put it on the ballot. All right, if you don't let me know, it doesn't get on there, no bitching and complaining. All right. Some proposed rule changes that people have thrown out there to just get you thinking. We've talked about changing the payouts for what the waiver money is. Possible point system change. Sean Sweeney would like to go to quality starts, get rid of wins. He can explain that to everybody. He can let me know. We'll put it on the ballot. Sparrow keeps bitching and complaining about a 2-week championship. So again, we'll throw that one out there, see what happens. Also, some other things, maybe possible schedule changes. Phil wants to get rid of the All-Star Week, changing up what we might do the last week of the season, and we'll go from there. I believe I've heard back from everybody in the league, and it looks like you are going to come back. The only person we're still kind of iffy about is Brian Billig. I kind of gave him a hard and fast date to let me know by the end of the month if he's in or out. And at that point, if he is out, then we'll definitely look for somebody to take his spot. If you know of anybody that wants to play, please let me know, because then we'll put it up to a vote. But hopefully we can keep these original members in here, and Brian Billig will still come back and try to get out of the hole, the bottom of his division, and for this upcoming season. Now, main reason why everybody's here, if you didn't already know, after every 3 years, we're doing division realignment. And as you can see below me, we have these tennis balls. This is the fate of your future, whatever division you might be in. So what we're going to do now is hold a little draft lottery, I guess if you want to call it draft lottery, division lottery, on what division you are going to be in for the next 3 years. Got my handy dandy pouch right here. First, we're going to go with the 3-time defending champion NL division. All right, we got ourselves some Jason Steffen, Pat Cathcart, Scott Parsons, Matt Molinex, 2-time champ, Jason Zaruba, and last but not least, the Brian Billig squad. The 3 names that get pulled out of this hat, out of this bag, are going to stay in the NL. The 3 that stay in there are going to the AL. Switching it up. Here we go. First one to stay in the NL, Matt Molinex. Oh, he likes his easy ride to the playoffs, except for last year. There's our first one in the NL. Second one, Scott Parsons, also staying in the NL. And the third team to stay in the National League for the next 3 years is Jason Steffen. How about that? So there we have our first 3 teams that are going to stay in the NL. Now the 3 that are going to switch it up, go into the AL. Brian Billig, or whatever owner takes over for him. Jason Zaruba, going to the AL. And our 2012 champ, Pat Cathcart. Now, let's move on to the AL. We got Kyle Erickson, Anthony Sparrow, Sean Sweeney, Eric, Phil, and lastly, myself. Let's see what we got here. First 3 names staying in the AL to join the defending champ Pat, Jason Zaruba with a career winning percentage of .439 in Birdland, and Brian Billig with an overall record of 25-41 in 3 seasons in Birdland. First team staying in the AL, Phil Schatz. Second team staying in the AL, Eric. And the last team to round out the AL division, Anthony. And Let's see who we have here. Of course, moving to the NL will be Kyle, Sean, and myself. So as you can see here, the new divisions. Matt Molinex, still in the NL, two-time defending champ, with a career record of 39-27. Scott Parsons also staying in the NL. He has a 567 career winning percentage. Jason Steffen, who did win the NL last year with a very weak squad, but he has a career record of 31-36. Again, that includes 1 year of Glenn Parsons, but we'll take that as is. Kyle Erickson, also in the NL, the Dorms, with a career record of 27-39, second lowest overall in the league. Sean Sweeney, who once won the AL 2 seasons ago, is now moving to the NL. And last but not least, myself, with a career record of 40-27. In the AL, Phil Schatz stays there with a career record of 38-31, 551 career winning percentage. It's pretty good. Eric also staying in the AL with a career record of 1 game under 500 at 33-34. That must be his 1 playoff loss this year. That keeps him under 500. Anthony, the Gap Pounders, staying in the AL with a 38-28 career record. Pat, the defending champ, moving to the AL to defend his championship in 2013. Jason Zaruba, also moving to the AL, the Game Time squad, with a career record of 29-37. And last but not least, Brian Billig, with a career record of 25-41, with a winning percentage of 379, going to the AL. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this little division realignment we had. Hopefully we'll be doing this once a week in season. Maybe I can get some guest callers in or anything like that, some guest speakers. You never know. Again, I'll be sending out emails for draft dates, any rule changes, anything else that might come up. March 1 is when our off-season trading can happen, and then we will go from there. Hopefully I'll talk to you soon and be hearing from all of you. Take care, and good luck for 2013.